Hi everyone, today we are going to solve some Leetcode problems. With me, we have Saurabh and Chitresh, and I will start sharing my screen and we can go on solving problem. So I will select Leetcode curated and difficulty medium, status to do. So yeah, you guys can select a question and we'll discuss about it. Do you have any question in mind? Which one you guys want to choose? Hi, Saurabh.
Yes, sir.
You can choose a question.
Okay. Let's do first unique number, 1429.
No, which one? The first?
1429.
Okay,
The
okay,
first unique.
okay. So you can read the question and describe us and we will try to solve it.
You have a queue of integers. You need to retrieve the first unique integer in the queue. Implement the first queue class. The constructor initialize the objects with the numbers in the queue. Show first unique returns the value of the first unique integer of the queue and returns -1 if there is no such integer. The add method insert the value into a queue.
Great. So let's take an example and understand this question better. Like we have a queue of integers and we need to retrieve the first unique integer. So like if you take this example of first one, so this method will initialize the object with numbers in the queue and show first unique returns the value of the first unique integer of the queue. So we can also delete or only add, right?
We can only add, yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's take example. Suppose we first put 1 in the queue, then 2 in the queue, then 3 in the queue. And suppose we want to find the first unique. So it will be 1, right?
Yes.
But now let's we add 1 here. So now if we try to find the first unique number, it will not be 1, it will be 2. Right?
Yes.
And if we put 2 also here, then now it will be 3. And what will happen if we try to find unique here? I think we can return null because there is no unique number.
-1.
Yes, we have written -1 here. Okay. So this is the question. And okay. So what approach should you follow, sort of, to solve it?
I can use a queue and a ordered map.
Okay.
So suppose first we have 2, 3, and 5, which are like inserted into the queue, right? And after that, we are having the show first unique. So we will traverse the ordered map, and as the occurrence of 2 is 1, so we will return 2.
Okay.
And after that, we have this add method. So we will add 5. So our queue becomes 2, 3, 5, 5.
1 second, let me write it down. So we have at first 2, 3, and 5, and then we become 2, 3, and 5.
5, 5, 5.
Okay.
Yes. So there the show unique will also be 2 because 2 does not occur multiple times.
Yes.
And then we have this add method for value of 2. So
Yeah.
our queue becomes 2, 3, 5, 5, 2.
Yeah, we add one more to here. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
And now as we traverse the ordered map, as the occurrence of 2 is 2 times. So we will move to the
No,
next
let's
element.
take it a step back and try to solve it the simple way. Like the don't try to jump on directly on the optimized method. Try to solve it naively and see the time complexity there, and then try to solve on top of that. So if you have to solve it like in the brute force using an array, what will be the time complexity and how would you solve it?
I think using brute force, we can solve the show first unique in order of n time.
Yes. So if we use the brute force, it will take O of n time. So how would you solve it? O of n time. Just give me the approach.
So first we will have a list in which we will store all our numbers.
Okay.
And whenever we have to implement that add function, we will append that number in our list, and in show first unique, we can take help of a map to count the occurrence of every number. Then we can traverse our list, and we will return the first number whose frequency is 1.
So how would it? I think for every unique number, it will take O of n time, right? Yes. Basically, yes.
Yes.
So let's solve it using the brute force method, and then we try to optimize it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe you can share the screen and you can start doing it using the brute force method. Then we'll try to optimize it later. So you can share the screen. Okay, so let's try to do it using, I will use Python to code it. So at first I will have an array, which will be self.array. It will be, it's a global variable. So at first I will initialize self.array equal to nums, and when we have add, we'll add self.array dot append and value, and show first unique. We'll start from the left, and whenever we find, so we have I was thinking to put everything in a map, and then we traverse the array, and when we find the same number again, then we can just stop it. Like
Yes.
my approach will be like put everything in a map and then traverse from left. If the number occurs only once, then output it. Does it look right to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you can use a global map. Self dot map will be a hash map. So for number in nums, we will put self dot map. Number will be true. Actually, you can also use a hash. We can also use a hash set here.
Yes.
And whenever we have this number, we will put self dot map dot value will be true, and for number in self dot array, Actually, we have to take both value and key and value. So value will be frequency, and
Yes.
if the frequency
Yes,
is
yes.
only 1, then we output it the first time, right?
Yes.
So if number in self dot map, then self dot map number plus equal to 1, else self dot map number will be 1. So self dot map is it will store the key and the frequency. Okay, and we'll do the same thing also for the value. Is it clear till now, guys?
Yes.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, so now we traverse for number in self array. If self dot map number
Equals to 1.
equal to 1, then return the number, right?
Num
Yes, or return -1.
-1.
You guys think it's right? Anything
Yes.
you want to change?
Just right, sir. I think.
Okay, so what will be the
Yes.
time complexity and space complexity in this solution?
So,
Will be O of n, right? For
yes.
each call of
Hmm.
show first unique.
Yes.
And space complexity will be
P of n.
O of n. Great. Yeah, I think this should work. Let's run it. We got some error, but I think this will fix it. So it's accepted, and let's submit it. I think we'll get some timeout error, but it is a correct solution.
Yes, yes.
So now, okay, sorry, we got a wrong answer.
Wrong answer.
In which case, it should be -1. Can you debug it where it might have gone wrong?
So can you show me the constructor?
Yes.
Okay, so we have also like initialized the map here. Okay, to the
Let me, I can see it better. Move this one so that you can see in single screen. So for us, we're getting self map. So like for the first case, we put everything in that this and nums in number set number. So what can we go wrong in the first case? 2, 3, 5. It should give 2, right? Not -1.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes,
for
yes.
num in self array, if self dot map num equal to 1, return num or return -1. Okay. Yeah, just like I think if we just print self dot map and see what's going on. Let's take this input here and let's open the console, test case, and run the code. So 213151. Oh, it's giving the right answer, right?
Yeah, now it gave correct.
Yes.
It's a problem of initialization. So we have to also initialize self dot map equal to this.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So because we have to reset the variable in the constructor, because what happens is Leetcode runs multiple test case. So if you don't initialize the constructor again, but then what happens is this self map is used again for multiple test case, and you get some error. So always initialize it in the constructor. And we got time limit exit because we are printing too much.
Yeah, printing.
So let's stop it, the printing, and see if we can get the right answer. So we got the right answer, but we got the time limit exceeded. So you have to optimize it. So what do you think we can do for optimization? So we cannot optimize the init and the add, right? Because we have to do it. The only thing where we can optimize it, the show first unique. How about if we keep it counter, like if we track till which index we already did it? Because no, I'm thinking because suppose we have a long array. What if?
So if we iterate over the map rather than iterating over the array, so we will get the answer much quicker, I think.
Yeah, but then the question will be how to store, like how to maintain the order and finding the first. So you had the good answer initially. What if we keep an ordered map? That will give me the
Yes.
answer, right? So ordered map can give the answer, or what approach would you follow, Saurabh or Chidres, to come up with your solution?
I cannot think of anything else right now. I think ordered map should work.
So if you make an ordered map, what will be the time complexity and how would it improve the solution?
Like, sir, suppose in our array we have elements like two, like hundreds of 2 at the first place, and then we have a 3. So if for this one we will iterate over all the 2's for this 100 or n number of times. But if we use a ordered map, we will just check this 2 and if the condition is not satisfied, we will move to the element 3.
Okay, yeah,
So
makes
that
sense.
should work.
Yeah, that should work. Uh, Let me think some other approach which might also work. Mm, yeah, I think order map should be the way to go. I don't know how to implement order map in Python. Let's check. Oh, we have sorted dictionary, which can be. I think maybe in Python it might be a bit hard to implement it because it doesn't have those. Maybe binary tree, or I think it is easier to implement that in Java, right?
Yes, they have this ordered map,
Okay,
linked
so I
linked hash
can,
map.
yes. So I can
So
share.
this is a premium problem actually. I
Yeah.
cannot code
So
it.
we can share this screen like code
Uh,
share where we can do a code pairing.
hmm.
Uh, so what we can do is, oh, we can also use Google Doc, right? Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, just share a Google Doc and you can code it there in Python in Java.
Okay, by ordered map, we mean like it will store keys in sorted order.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Share it in Slack, the Google Doc link.
Okay.
Let me know when you shared the.
Mhm. So I have shared it.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, you can.
so
Yes, I will copy paste
can you?
Java
Uh,
method so that you
yeah.
can easier for you. Oh, I have. You have to give me request edit.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's done.
Yes.
Okay. So what I think that I will make a linked hash map which contains integers and hash map uh, linked hash map. Okay. It should be initialized in this method, right? So hash map dot put hash map is equal to new linked hash map, and also we have to store these values in an array. So I'm making one array, and okay, it should be a list actually. It is a list of integer. I make it.
This came back from Wikipedia.
Okay, so list this will be equal to new array list. So for all the integer n in this nums array, I will put that number into the list, and if hashmap dot contains key n, if the hash map, that number is already present in that hash map, so we will do like hash map dot get n plus 1. Else hash map dot put n and 1. Okay. And for the add method, I think I can copy this part. So make it as n, and for the show unique part, for each I see in the hash map dot key set, if hash map dot get c is equals to 1, then return c, return -1. Sir, I think it should work.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try to format the code. Okay. Much better. Okay. What do you think is the time complexity here in the show unique case?
Sir, it will be for the worst case, it will be big O of n.
Yeah.
But the total number of iterations will be less compared to the last one we tried.
Yeah, but I think there should be a better approach, because in the worst case, it has the similar complexity. And I'm not sure, it might also give the timeout error. Let's check. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, it's accepted. So,
yeah.
Great.
Sir, we can check for better solutions, right?
Yeah, let's just discuss and see if there is some better solution. So yeah, let's see most votes.
Yeah.
And let's see this one. I think this is not simple. This is a bit more complicated. We have a simple, Q and another map. Yeah, let's see the solution. Yeah, so if you see, at first they are storing it in a hash map and a linked list. They put everything in the linked list, and
so this is a queue.
Queue, yes. So when queue is not empty and frequency of queue
is greater than 1.
So we do a queue poll. Maybe we can copy it and try to understand it in the editor. Oh, like it is the
But
same
why?
solution that we did for Python, but the only difference is the first unique method, right?
Yes. Yes, they are like always updating the queue. In each show first unique operation, they are removing the numbers which have like repeated.
Yeah.
Occurred. Yes.
Yes. So they are if queue is empty and frequency of queue is greater than 1, so they are polling it.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we can also implement that in the Python, right? And see how it goes.
Yes.
So let's remove this one. So what are they doing is, if queue, while queue is not empty, oh, so yeah, they're removing all the elements which has more than one occurrence from the queue, right?
Yes.
One occurrence. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, in this way, like
And are they also removing the from the map when they're removing from the queue?
No. No.
It's not required.
I think yeah, we can ignore that map.
Yeah, because map is like constant time complexity, like space complexity. We don't need to
Yes.
like
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And it will only be done of n time throughout the runtime of this algorithm. So okay, let's try it. Let's try to run it. So while length of while queue self dot array equal to greater than 1 and frequency and self dot map and queue peak. It will be the okay. It will be the first element, right? Like the last
Yes.
element.
Yes. Yes.
So
First step.
self dot array last element, right? -1 greater than 1. So we do self dot array dot pop -1. I think this would be, and if self length of self dot array equal to 0, then return -1 or return self dot array last element, right? Python remove last element from list. Oh, if I do the pop, so it will remove the last element, right? Yes. Don't need to do -1.
I think we have to remove the number from the beginning first, because then only we will have that correct order.
Which one? Like, can you explain again?
Yes, like in this first example, we have 2, 3, 5 on the left side. And if we again insert like one more 5, then from our queue, sorry, like with 2, 3, 5, if we again insert one more 2, then in the queue, we must remove the first number, that is 2.
Yeah, true. So we have to change the add method?
No, in the show first unique. In the show first unique,
Okay.
yeah, in the while statement, that self dot map of self dot arr of, I think it should be 0, the first element. in line 30, where we are accessing that ARR of -1.
Minus, yeah, so this one.
Yes.
Yeah, first element,
Zero.
but it's peak, right? Peak is the last element.
But it is a queue, no? Like numbers will be inserted at the end, and we will be removing it from the front.
Okay. So it should be 1 second. So
Zero.
let me just understand it. So let's make it a queue. Like list will be 1, 2, 3, right? So it's a queue. And when you
Yeah.
pick, we check the last element, right?
No,
No,
sir,
no.
we will have to check for one. The
Oh,
zeroth
okay,
element.
yeah. It's not a stack, it's queue, right?
Yes.
Sorry. It's okay now?
Yes, correct.
But when you pop, it should be removed from the first element.
Yes, like
So pop 0. Oh, it's a queue. So we'll only remove from the first element, right?
First, yes. So
Yes,
pop
yes.
will remove the first element, sir.
Okay. And peak will also give the first or the last?
The first, sir.
Okay.
The
Because
front,
it's a queue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, yeah. Right. So yeah, I confused between stack and queue. My bad. Okay, fine. So